Week 6 warm-up for our rec guys. We're going to practice our rock and rolls, encouraging them to hold on to their knees while they rock back and forth. Long jumps, swinging their arms to stretch into the longest jump they can. Forward rolls, having them stand up tall without using their hands. Tuck jumps, as they'll be practicing those on the beam. And lever to a small handstand kick, encouraging that lunge and back up in their lunge. Trampoline for our rec guys, week 6, we can review all of our jumps, straight, tuck, straddle, pike, and also work on some donkey kicks. From knees to hands, doing a couple in a row. We could do front support hops, making sure they're hopping with their body at the same time. Somersaults, forward rolls, stretching up tall. This can help a little bit with the dive roll for the reach and roll. And our intermediates could even try cartwheels. For our week 6 floor station on bars, we're going to go up into our in curve and do some rocks. Holding the pool noodle above your head, arms by your ears, and holding the shape as you rock back and forth. On the single bar for week 6, we're going to practice our pullovers, have them step up onto the box, chin over the bar, and kicking up and over into their front support. For our rec guys on the parallel bars for week 6, we're going to practice going up into front support and doing swings forwards and backwards. On the uneven bars for week 6 with our little guys, we're going to practice our glide swings, having them sit in pike on the roller and stretching their toes out in front to open their hips and back to pike to a big stretch in front of them. Ensure that there's mats behind them in case they do let go. That way they have something to land on. Beam stations for week 6. On one beam, we can do our forward rolls, stretching up tall, tucking our head in, and landing in a straddle. You could also have a mat on top still if your kids are a little weary about it. Another station is tuck jumps. And our levers, reaching our hands to the ground, doing a small hop into our handstand, and stepping back down. Stations for week 6 beam for our rec guys. We can practice our cartwheels on a line, trying to encourage hands landing on the line and then their feet landing on the line as well. Week 6, we're going to start on our dive rolls. We're going to have the kiddos stand right in front of their wedge mat, jumping off of 2 feet, reaching and rolling, encouraging them to stand up without using their hands at the end. We're going to practice our handstands, encouraging the lunge at the front, a small hop to tap their toes, and right back down to end in their lunge. Week 6 for our rec guys, we're going to start working on backwards rolls on the floor. We'll have them squat down, reach their hands behind them to push themselves off the floor to land on their toes. If they still struggle a little bit, you can put them on the wedge mat or off of a box. Really focus on the hand placement and encouraging them to land on their toes. Week 6 for floor, we're going to work on our power hurdle. Our intros can step into a cartwheel. Our intermediates can try and do a power hurdle to cartwheel step in, or they could also try their round off. Feel free to use the dots if they need help with their feet. Week 6 for cool down for our school age guys is going to be conditioning. We can use the dice just to make it a little bit more fun, have them roll the dice one at a time, and ask them to do a conditioning of some sort. It could be sit-ups, can roll the dice again, and then it can be push-ups or whatever conditioning you want them to try. It could also be a hold in front support or back support or anything like that for that length of time.